Now, with Season 3 just around the corner, it's time we talk about the huge hacking problem that exists in gaming. Because I don't think I've ever seen a company have the gall to actually showcase what they're intending to use against hackers, almost as if to say, try it. So, with that being said, we're going to be diving into Call of Duty's Ricochet Anti-Cheat, the update that we're going to be seeing in regards to Season 3. Now, as we're already aware, just like with any other game, there's a zero tolerance thing. You get caught cheating, out the door. Banned accounts, their records, gone. Doesn't matter if you're in the top 250 and ranked, gone. This also means that pretty much anything you try, unlock tool, etc., out the window. But let's talk about the different tools that they intend to use on people. So we've already seen some of these implemented in Warzone 1, but never really addressed officially by Call of Duty. But now they actually gave us clips. First off, the one that you see playing in the background is what's called cloaking. What this means is that if someone is cheating, all of a sudden, all the legitimate players become invisible. Meaning the poor sap can't find even the brightest skin right in front of them, and congratulations, they get, guess what, gunned down. The next one, of course, being disarmed, meaning they fire the weapon, they go to switch to their secondary, and guess what, your gun is now gone. And just like being stacked on with the other one, you're getting gunned down again. Then, of course, you have the damage shield, which pretty much means that legitimate players are immune to any cheaters. So what does this mean? This means that they could unload an entire LMG's worth of bullets and nothing will happen to the legitimate player, but the hacker will get their head blown off. So what exactly does this mean? This means that if in a perfect world, hackers would slowly disappear. However, we already know that anti-cheats will always have a workaround. There will always be things that can be found, kind of like how people have the Cronus. Oh, wait, that's not the case anymore. Because yesterday, you had people were getting this one little message that said, oh, I don't know, unsupported device warning. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. You now have it that there is a test that can detect third-party hardware devices. Yeah, that's right. So that means even if you're on console trying to sneak onto your Cronus, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone who had a Cronus is now about to be up you-know-what creek without a paddle. Now, let's face it. It's one thing if, let's say, someone has an elite controller or has one of those controllers where you can alter stuff in a way that, makes it easier to control recoil, but we're talking about, point, click, and not having to worry about recoil whatsoever. That, you're knocked out completely. Then, there's of course, the one thing that they're attempting to push, but let's face it, I don't see it working. They have this whole idea of behavior warnings. This includes boosting counts, using game glitches or exploits, as well as griefing because they believe that we are going to follow the Call of Duty security and enforcement policy and their code of conduct. Let's face it, I will gladly, if I see someone coming up to me with a knife, I will run up to them with a grenade. And congratulations, I will now track down said player for the rest of the match with a grenade. And I will continue to do so. Heck, I may even break out the RPG and continue to kill just that player and only that player until they either back out or have lost their damn mind and give up the chase of running around with a knife. Now, there is one last aspect that's driving everyone up a wall. And it's the fact that in their official article, and I'll leave a link to that in the description down below, they talk about this wonderful thing that they're going to be using where they will have a replay investigation tool. Yeah, let me sum this up for you. They will store match gameplay data and we'll have teams review the gameplay after the gameplay is over. Do you want me to sum this up for you, ladies and gentlemen? They have the ability to create a theater mode strictly for them looking for hackers, but still have not released it to the general public. This was a basic thing in BO2, BO4, and other Call of Duties, where, let's face it, for the people who were watching a stream and wanted to actually see if someone was cheating, for the people who wanted to create epic clips, in which case you follow someone's bullet with a sniper rifle and play it in slow motion, to just the people who just want to rewatch the gameplay and go back and go, okay, where did this person come from? How did I get shot? Etc. That's now a tool that is going to be used by anti-cheat seekers, but isn't available to the general public for theater mode. Hopefully this means we'll eventually see a theater mode, but that means they'd actually have to listen to us for a change. So with that being said, I want to hear in the comment section down below, what do you think it would take to finally get rid of hackers? Because let's face it, some people just want to watch the world burn and would like nothing better than to hack and play to their heart's content and make people's lives a living hell. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're hacking, for the love of God, just suck at the game. Just suck at the game and just learn to enjoy playing video games. If your level of enjoyment involves having to pay an excessive amount of money just to make everyone else miserable, you've pretty much forgotten everything that gaming initially started off as, because that ain't it. So with that being said, I want to hear in the comment section down below, what do you hope can be done to combat hackers, not just in Call of Duty, but just in general across gaming, because it's becoming an increasingly annoying problem to deal with. I'm also looking forward to reading comments down below whether or not you think that Season 3 will actually save Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, or if it's just too far gone. So with that being said, you guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing, do it wholeheartedly, and of course, as always, this is Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to click that subscribe button, Dick. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers. What do the numbers mean, Dick? We're wasting valuable time.